Hey there, charismatic souls. Are your conversations feeling a bit dull lately? Do you find yourself struggling to keep things interesting when chatting with others? Well, fear not, because today, we're diving into a topic that will help you level up your conversational game: how to stop being boring in conversation. To find out the right answer, welcome back to our Charisma Champions channel video, and in this video, we're going to explore 7 powerful habits that will transform your interactions from bland to brilliant. So grab a seat, take some notes, and get ready to unleash your inner charm. Let's dive in. Habit number 7, have fun. Let's kick things off with the last habit, having fun. One way to inject some excitement into your conversations is by using absurd analogies. For example, instead of saying "I'm tired," try saying "I feel like I just ran a marathon backwards in high heels." It's unexpected, it's funny, and it instantly grabs attention. Another technique is the mind's eye method, where you paint vivid and humorous pictures with your words. For instance, instead of describing a boring meeting, imagine it as a scene from a chaotic sitcom, complete with wacky characters and ridiculous plot twists. And don't forget deadpan humor and the fake walk-off. Both are surefire ways to keep your audience on their toes and leave them in stitches. Remember, a little fun goes a long way in keeping conversations lively. Habit number 6, tell funny, embarrassing stories. Next up, let's talk about sharing funny, embarrassing stories. We've all had those cringe-worthy moments that we'd rather forget, but why not turn them into comedy gold? One tip is to emphasize that you're aware of how embarrassing the situation was. For example, if you tripped and fell in front of your crush, you could say something like, "Yep, that definitely wasn't my finest moment." Another technique is to call attention to your awkward moments, turning them into relatable anecdotes that everyone can laugh about. For instance, if you accidentally sent a text to the wrong person, you could joke about your texting dyslexia and the hilarious mix-ups it causes. Remember, laughter is the best medicine, especially when it comes to embarrassing moments. So don't be afraid to laugh at yourself, it's a surefire way to keep the conversation rolling. Habit number 5, create authenticity. Moving on to our 5th habit, creating authenticity. In a world full of superficiality, authenticity is like a breath of fresh air. One way to cultivate authenticity is by complimenting it when you see it in others. For example, if a friend opens up about their struggles, you could say something like, "I really admire your honesty and vulnerability." This not only validates their experience but also encourages them to continue being authentic. Another tip is to be genuine in your own interactions. Instead of putting on a facade or trying to impress others, just be yourself. Share your thoughts, feelings, and experiences openly and honestly. People will appreciate your authenticity and feel more connected to you as a result. Remember, authenticity is magnetic, drawing people in and fostering deeper connections. Habit number 4, make people feel good around you. Now, let's talk about making people feel good around you. One of the simplest ways to do this is by showing that you genuinely like who they are. Take a moment to compliment their strengths and unique qualities. For example, if a colleague is particularly creative, you could say something like, "I'm always amazed by your innovative ideas." This not only boosts their confidence but also strengthens your bond with them. Another tip is to combine compliments with a touch of humor. For instance, if a friend is known for their punctuality, you could jokingly call them the timekeeper of the group. It's lighthearted, it's playful, and it shows that you appreciate them for who they are. Remember, a little positivity goes a long way in brightening someone's day. Habit number 3, be playfully humble. Moving on to our last 3rd habit, being playfully humble. Humility is an attractive quality, and incorporating it into your conversations can make you more relatable and endearing. One way to do this is by acknowledging your own quirks and shortcomings with a touch of self-deprecating humor. For example, if you're a terrible cook, you could joke about your culinary disasters and share some humorous anecdotes about your kitchen mishaps. Another tip is to embrace your imperfections and share them openly with others. Whether it's admitting that you're a terrible dancer or confessing to your love of cheesy romantic comedies, being honest about your flaws shows humility and authenticity. Remember, nobody's perfect, so don't be afraid to laugh at yourself from time to time. Habit number 2, self-validation. Now, let's talk about self-validation. Confidence is key to captivating conversations, and one of the quickest ways to build confidence is through self-validation. This means recognizing your own worth and celebrating your achievements, no matter how small. One way to do this is by affirming your accomplishments and acknowledging your hard work and dedication. For example, if you aced a difficult project at work, take a moment to pat yourself on the back and say, "I'm really proud of what I accomplished." This not only boosts your self-esteem but also reinforces your belief in your abilities. Another tip is to focus on your strengths and positive qualities. Instead of dwelling on your weaknesses or comparing yourself to others, celebrate what makes you unique and embrace your individuality. Remember, confidence starts from within, so be your own biggest cheerleader. Habit number 1. Add a touch during conversational high points. First and number 1 habit, let's talk about adding a touch during conversational high points. Whether you're engaging in friendly banter or delivering a killer punchline, timing is everything. One way to keep the conversation flowing is through friendly teasing. Playfully poking fun at your friends or making lighthearted jokes can keep things fun and engaging. Another tip is to take a 3-second punchline pause before delivering the punchline. This creates anticipation and allows the joke to land with maximum impact. So the next time you're in the middle of a great conversation, don't be afraid to add a touch of humor or playfulness to keep things interesting. Remember, a little humor goes a long way in keeping conversations lively and engaging. And there you have it, 7 habits to stop being boring in conversation. Whether you're cracking jokes, sharing embarrassing stories, or simply being your authentic self, these tips will help you keep the conversation lively and engaging. So the next time you find yourself in a dull conversation, remember to have fun, tell funny stories, create authenticity, make people feel good, be playfully humble, practice self-validation, and add a touch of humor during conversational high points. Trust me, you'll be the life of the party in no time. But remember, charisma isn't just about being entertaining, it's about making genuine connections and uplifting those around you. So as you incorporate these habits into your conversations, always strive to listen actively, show empathy, and be present in the moment. Charisma is not merely about being the center of attention, it's about creating a space where everyone feels welcomed and included. After all, the most memorable conversations are the ones where everyone feels heard, valued, and appreciated. So take the time to truly engage with others, to understand their perspectives, and to celebrate their uniqueness. By fostering an environment of mutual respect and understanding, you'll not only enhance your own charisma but also enrich the lives of those around you. So go forth with confidence, armed with these 7 habits, and watch as your conversations transform into moments of genuine connection and joy. Together, let's create a world where everyone feels seen, heard, and uplifted. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, give this video a thumbs up, and share it with your friends. And as always, keep shining bright and unleashing your inner charisma. Hey! You are radiate confidence and captivate hearts. Your journey to charisma just begins here. See you next time.